Alright, welcome back to the third edition of Defo Battle,
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
where we put two characters, or not necessarily two characters, but two sides against each other,
Oh yeah, it
of
is
my
Sunday.
choosing, or Mr. Streamer's choosing, depending on who you ask on the day.
And I promise,
Putting pop culture through the ringer.
I promise next time I do it, I will not be biased. I messed up last time,
You know the drill by now.
and so do
this
I.
week.
Drills may be put through the ring.
Are you ready for our matchup?
Your ring may be
Yes!
drilled.
This
I'm glad
week
Ryan
we
was yelling
have-
yes.
This week we have Duracell Bunny versus East Bunny.
Oh,
Oh, this is a matchup.
is it the Easter Bunny from like Rise of the Guardians, or is it a generic Easter Bunny?
No, it's just the Easter Bunny.
So not the
Yeah,
one from
it's just-
Rise of the Guardians.
Easter Bunny as in the fairy tale question mark.
Okay.
What do you mean fairy tale? The actual Easter Bunny? What are you on about?
Sorry, no, I meant the real Easter Bunny.
Yeah,
though.
the real Easter Bunny.
I think the Duracell Bunny would win because he's got a power source.
Yeah, we got to think about this. You can't just say that without considering it. You've got to consider the following. It's like Bill Nye.
Okay. Considering the Easter Bunny hides eggs all over the world in one day, so they've clearly got the speed advantage.
And
But
is that magic?
But the Duracell Bunny has durability, strength, and power. I mean, you know how much the batteries get hyped.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Is the Easter Bunny magic?
I think so. The Easter Bunny can go around the world in one day, and it can hide from people, so that's speed and stealth covered. But will that be enough to win in a head-to-head fight?
But that's is it stealth covered, or does he just deliver them at night?
Makes sense. They probably melt if they were left out all day.
Yeah. So you got to think.
12-hour
So-
period either way.
Yeah. So it's like, I'd say Easter Bunny, rabbit, whatever, magical.
Then again, people do go out at night, so I think it still does hide to some extent.
Yeah, but just think, you see a rabbit running across places, you're like, oh, that's a rabbit.
Okay, hang on a sec. I'm going to Google Easter Bunny powers.
Imagine there's a fan wiki for the Easter Bunny. Do you reckon there's like a fan wiki for the Duracell rabbit? What am I saying? It's the internet, of course there is.
Oh, it's just telling me about bloody Easter Bunnymund, which is apparently the name of the Easter Bunny from Rise of the Guardians.
Why does the Duracell Bunny have a Wikipedia page?
What god is the Easter Bunny? What the hell? The pagan goddess of fertility.
Just the sudden stop in that.
No, I was trying to figure out how to pronounce the name because it's spelled Eostre, so I don't know if it's like Easter or Oster or something. What is the evil Easter Bunny called?
Evil Easter.
Orsterborny. Oh, it's a villain from Puppet Palace. Never mind.
Because are we discovering new lore of the Easter Bunny?
Apparently. Okay, so hang on a sec. There is a versus battles wiki for the Easter Bunny.
No, there isn't. I'm reading the Wikipedia page for the Duracell rabbit in the meantime.
Alright.
Apparently, he's got football skills as well as can use the drums. He's got techers.
Okay, so apparently the tier for its powers and stats is at least 10-A. I don't know what that means for power scaling, but so it has enhanced senses, which is something even even domestic rabbits have. Apparently, it's got type 1 immortality. In other words, longevity.
It's got type 1 diabetes.
No, it means I think it can technically be killed, but it just doesn't age. So that's like type 1 immortality.
Yeah, sure.
So, apparently,
Easter rabbit has diabetes.
apparently size manipulation, because it can swap between rabbit size and human size. Teleportation, time manipulation, or superhuman speed.
Oh,
Attack potency is at least athlete level, speed is at least superhuman level, likely massively hypersonic plus, lifting strength at least the average human, striking strength athlete class, durability at least average human, possibly higher, stamina very high, range standard melee range, standard equipment, basket, coloured eggs and candy, intelligence average, weaknesses non-notable. So apparently the Easter Bunny's got hands.
he operates under no flag.
Are you
He
looking at
follows no government.
Are you looking at Versus Wiki?
No, I was looking at the Duracell because you would have been Easter Bunny.
Yeah, I'm looking for
I
Duracell as well.
I can't find anything but the official Wikipedia page on the Duracell rabbit. But my question to you is, do you reckon the Duracell rabbit has athlete stamina or like superhuman stamina and speed?
Well, I mean, he's got the batteries to power him up, so I think it's superhuman.
Yeah, but could he? Have we seen him outrun a human?
We haven't
I've
seen
seen
any,
it.
we haven't seen any humans in his ads, but like he starts running around and doesn't break a sweat, so that's at least athlete level, possibly superhuman.
There are people in the most recent ads, but you don't see him racing. He has run through a door.
You mean like ran through a doorway or ran through the actual door?
No, ran through a door.
Like the actual door, just run.
Yeah. He
burst
just
through the
ran
door.
through it. Ran
Okay.
through a closed door. So I'd say.
So did he get any physical pain from that, or
No, he just ran through the door and then started promoting.
no signs of discomfort?
Duracell batteries.
Damn, he's on the same level as like the Juggernaut then.
He's just a tiny juggernaut.
So he doesn't slow down. He doesn't feel any pain from it. He doesn't get fatigue. I think it's a case of like Duracell Bunny is, strong and athletic, whereas the Easter Bunny is just fast. But how fast would probably be like a deciding factor maybe.
I'm just going to say this now. This is a very good Defo battle match.
Yeah,
This is a very good Defo battle. Props to you, bro.
I think it's basically like magic versus technology here.
So what you're saying? This is like Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars.
Yeah.
This is fantasy versus sci-fi. It's the ultimate battle that no one has quite yet answered. Until now, because we have to answer.
I don't think it's quite the same because they don't have like limitless, technology and magic. If it was just magic versus technology, then I think magic would win. But we're talking about Duracell versus Easter Bunny, so.
See, now, I have just thought.
Oh, I've just had an
something.
idea as well.
Yeah, when did the Easter Bunny, like, start?
What do you mean? When was
Like,
the Easter Bunny conceptualized?
Yeah, how long has the Easter Bunny been going?
I'll Google it
Because
quickly.
I'm fairly certain it's probably longer than the lifetime of a Duracell battery.
But yeah, but the Duracell Bunny doesn't have the same lifespan as a battery because he's been going for longer than. Oh, apparently, the idea of an egg-giving hare went to the US in the 18th century.
Okay, so that means it must have been around since the 17th.
Yeah, 1700s. So between 200 and 300 years.
Does the Duracell Bunny run off batteries?
But yeah, but you can get more than one battery in fairness.
He is powered by Duracell batteries, so is his power source the Duracell battery?
Yeah, it seems like as long as he can get more batteries, he's grand.
But
if we're talking
he
about,
carries one battery at a time on his back.
yeah, but the thing is though, well, for one thing, like with the rules we've got, everything that they own would be in one room, so he would have access to all his batteries. But that aside,
But he'd have to manually swap them.
Anyway, that aside, the thing that I was thinking of is like, for durability, would you compare how long a Duracell battery lasts compared to how long would a chocolate egg last?
See, but the Easter Bunny isn't powered by chocolate eggs.
I think he is in some depictions, but I guess that's not like Well, actually, yeah, I guess if he ate them, then he wouldn't be hiding any.
Mm.
Maybe they're just
you
like
don't eat your own product.
maybe it's just like a food source or something, and he hides them as well as eating them, but they don't like give him abilities.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, if Duracell Rabbit, if he has to like change the batteries that power him manually, right? That's a window of opportunity for the Easter Bunny to strike.
Yeah, fair enough. What I was thinking though, the Easter Bunny is clearly faster, but like, for one thing, yeah, the battery has limited, battery life, but could the Duracell Bunny take down the Easter Bunny before that?
Yeah, see that
Because
is
bear in mind, the Easter Bunny could, hypothetically, try, like, stalling for time, just running away. But would the Easter Bunny know that the Duracell Bunny is powered by batteries, or would he just see a battery on its back and be like, what the hell's that?
yeah, see that is a good idea.
Because, like, in theory, it could even, run and, like, grab the battery, but does the battery get, like, electrified or anything in the adverts?
Uh,
'Cause if so, the Easter Bunny wouldn't be able to take the battery, and maybe
I don't
if it...
know. See, I feel like I could be actually. Okay, I was going to say maybe once, but I feel like I've actually just remembered the Energizer Man from the Energizer batteries.
Well, anyway, what I'm really thinking, though, is we've introduced the, fact that the Duracell Bunny would have limited battery life. And maybe he'd be able to get another battery, maybe he wouldn't. But, could he potentially win the battle before that battery runs out?
So we're saying it comes down to Duracell Rabbit would have to strike before his battery runs out, but we're also having to consider the comprehension of a rabbit being able to understand how batteries work.
Yeah.
That is something I've never thought of.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
the
that
Easter
is...
Bunny comprehend modern technology?
Yeah. Like, does the Easter Bunny know to stop it from grabbing another battery? Hang on a sec, I'll go back to the, like,
I feel like
wiki thing.
eventually the Easter Bunny would catch on. Maybe after, like, the third batch.
It depends on if it's as smart as a human or as smart as a rabbit. I'm looking at intelligence, average, but it doesn't say, like, average human or average rabbit. Average human intelligence, it would seem, so I guess it would figure out at some point.
Yeah, it would eventually figure out the source of the Duracell Rabbit's power.
Yeah.
This is a close one. I'm having a hard time deciding a victor.
Yeah, same. The trouble is, though, the Duracell Bunny, like, it's not really depicted as a fighter, but neither is the Easter Bunny, and you have to operate under the assumption that they are both out for blood.
I mean, chocolate can be quite hard.
No, Easter eggs are hollow.
But they come with, like... Easter eggs,
If it was like
shrapnel grenade, you think it comes with, like, the little chocolate bars inside most of the time?
it wouldn't be a very effective shrapnel grenade. Has there ever been, like, a, what's it called? Matryoshka doll Easter egg? Like Russian dolls, but in the form of Easter eggs?
Oh, Babushka doll.
I thought it was Matryoshka.
I don't know.
Either way, Russian dolls.
I'm just going to look. Has anyone been killed by an Easter egg?
Has anyone been killed by a Duracell battery? Oh yeah, Brian brings up a good point. Can rabbits safely eat chocolate?
Oh, it's just bringing up people, like, choking on Easter eggs.
Chocolate is incredibly toxic to rabbits. Oh.
Ooh.
Which begs the question, will the Easter Bunny's chocolate eggs have the tinfoil over them? I guess he could, take off the tinfoil and force feed it to the Duracell Bunny. Okay, I think we've narrowed it down to not only the time limit, but we've also narrowed it down to...
This is starting to just sound like torture.
Yeah, can the Duracell Bunny, like, the Easter Bunny would have to get close to feed the Duracell Bunny chocolate, so could the
I'd
Duracell
say
Bunny...
he'd pre-unwrap them.
Yeah, the Duracell Bunny would have to be able to, fight the Easter Bunny at close range, which would happen. But how
I think it's
powerful
like
is it?
a slingshot, just like fires a cream egg in there.
Does the Easter Bunny have a slingshot?
Oh, maybe we'll just kick one in. It's a rabbit. It's got strong back legs.
Check if the Easter Bunny has a slingshot. I'm gonna check how powerful the Duracell Bunny is.
Yeah. Does the Easter Bunny have a slingshot? He just like lobs a cream egg at him. A mini egg. That's smaller. I like how one searches, does the Easter Bunny have anything to do with Jesus? Does the Easter Bunny have an email?
Are rabbits susceptible to Duracell Bunny, I'm getting?
No, now it's just like how to hunt rabbits with slingshots.
Oh, hang on. Electricity in a live wire makes a noise that is audible to the rabbit and attracts them to it.
Oh, so you're saying that rabbits are attracted to electricity?
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if the Duracell Bunny has, like... Well, the Duracell Bunny has good, like, fighting capabilities. It would seem, if he can run through a door like Juggernaut. What was the door made of? Was it just, like, regular wood?
Yeah, it wasn't a very thick door, I'll be honest. It was quite a thin door.
Oh, maybe it's not Juggernaut level then.
Maybe it's more like a police kicking in your door.
Okay, it seems like there is a Duracell battery that has 72 hours of extra charge, so,
okay, so...
72 hours would be a fair bit of time.
Yeah, but that's nothing to the lifespan of the Easter Bunny.
Well, yeah, but, like, compared to a fight...
Yeah, this is going to be a long fight.
I mean, the Easter Bunny delivers eggs in one night, but that's only, like, between 8 and 12 hours. How long does the night last in March, actually?
Oh, but it
Or
depends
April?
because it'd be going like all over the world, wouldn't it? So he's got the full 24 hours.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough, actually. I was just Googling how long's the night in April.
Yeah, so you're just thinking one country.
Okay, yeah, the batteries don't seem to have the Duracell Bunny be covered in electricity.
He's not Electro.
Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah, see, this is tough because there cannot be.
Here's another thing.
I believe through the rules that we've set, there cannot be like a tie.
Yeah. Thing is, though, with like you were saying about chocolate being poison to rabbits, a battery is deadly if a rabbit swallows it as well.
So you're saying, so if the Easter Bunny bit the battery on the back of the Duracell rabbit.
No, I'm saying the Duracell Bunny could force feed it to the Easter Bunny, adopt a similar strategy.
What if it's like mutually assured destruction? You damage the battery on the back of the Duracell and they just both die.
I don't think electricity would burst out, but I was seeing if like battery acid would be a factor.
Yeah. So I doubt a rabbit could bite through a battery. I know rabbits' teeth are like strong, but I don't think they're that strong.
I'm just looking up what bowel obstructions do.
Okay, so the adjudicator has stepped in. I'll just read this for the, for the amazed crowd. In the case that both competitors die, the victor is decided by who caused the death.
Yeah, but I don't think the battery being damaged would kill the Duracell bunny. I think it would just have it be low energy. Alright, hang on. To fully recover from a bowel obstruction, it takes about a month to 6 weeks.
You're thinking the Duracell ram's just gonna sit there while he's the bloody craps out a battery for a month.
No, I'm saying the Easter Bunny would be weakened for that time. I'm trying to see if a bowel obstruction hinders, like, the ability to run. I think I'm focusing too much on the Easter Bunny being force-fed a battery. I mean,
I think
that is
just like some strange fantasy.
Assuming they're the same size, I think that is like Actually, hang on a sec. Is the Duracell bunny like the same size as a battery, or is that just a big battery?
Does the Duracell rabbit have teeth?
I don't know. I don't think we've ever seen him with teeth. But about the battery though, is it battery sized, or is that just a big battery? Because like the Easter bunny can grow to human size, so it could potentially be force fed a battery. And then, like, if it has to go back down to rabbit size, that would cause all kinds of damage.
So I'm saying, if the Duracell rabbit doesn't have teeth, the Easter rabbit can just, like, gnaw into him.
I don't think we can conclude whether or not it has teeth.
Can't be confirmed on the
We can't even say, like, the Duracell bunny would be drawn to the smell of chocolate, because rabbits are drawn to electricity as well, so...
Okay, I think I might be ready.
Then again, it does say live wires and not batteries, so...
Yeah, I think I might be ready to make a decision.
I'm still on the fence, you know.
Yeah, it's taken me much deliberation, but I think I've made my final decision.
Go on, then.
Have you chosen yours?
I've chosen mine, yeah.
Okay. So, I think this is an extremely close fight.
Yeah, extremely close. I'll second
As we've seen.
Yeah.
They both have their weaknesses, but they both have their very effective strong points.
Yep.
But I do feel like the Easter Bunny may have the edge over this fight.
I feel like it would be the Duracell bunny.
Oh, so that means we have a tie.
Well, you know what that means? I've got to step in.
Yep.
Oh.
Personally, I think simply because the Easter Bunny can make chocolate eggs appear anywhere, you could just make one appear in the Duracell Bunny's mouth.
Oh my god, we didn't even think about that.
Wait, did it say it can make them appear
Maybe
anywhere?
GG.
Oh.
I thought he had to deliver them.
What if it delivered it into his digestive system?
Yeah, just...
No, I mean, like, the Easter Bunny...
I
I just want to say, though, the Easter Bunny carries them around. Like, there's no concept of it making them manifest anywhere, or else it wouldn't need to travel the world.
Well, I think that could happen one way or another. Whether the Easter Bunny went inside of him through magic.
No, it can only resize
the
to...
eggs appear inside of...
It can only resize to the size of a rabbit, not like any smaller.
So that means...
I mean, the judges made judgment either way, so I don't think there'll be any change in... I don't think there'll be any change in your mind about that. So I suppose that means the Easter Bunny wins this time.
Easter Bunny.
Yep.
It is decided! And the crowd goes wild!
In fairness, I was kind of imagining the Duracell Bunny would be good at fighting, you know, because he's athletic.
Fair, but he doesn't have magic.
Yeah.
But, you know, have you ever seen Usain Bolt in a fist fight?
No, I've never seen Usain... To be fair, I've never seen Usain Bolt run either, because I just don't look at anything about him.
That was a very good Defo battle. I want to emphasise that. I know I said it, but I'm going to say it again. Peak.
Thank you, I came up with it like literally 2 minutes before we started.
Maybe that's how you should think all of them off.
Yeah.
Maybe. I gave this next one a bit of thought.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a second one.
Yes, the Seckle... The Seckle?
The Seckle.
The sickle cell. The second and final round for this episode of Defo Battle.
The sickle versus the hammer.
In the next video.
Oh, am I stopping the recording, or
Or is Defo Battle one big quick one? I don't know.
just have it be a big segment?
Oh,
No.
okay.
So in this case, Emperor Justius Animatedus reveal the two next gladiators.
Right. This next one that we have this week could either be very quick or very long, depending on how you see it. Are you
Let's
ready?
hope it's quick. We've been here 25 minutes.
Calm down.
In one corner, we have Sephiroth.
Ooh.
In the other corner, we have one of every Pokemon.
Oh!
One of-
Begin.
Okay, so I'm immediately going to take out personal bias on this one. I'm immediately factoring out any bias I have towards Sephiroth.
Okay, so one of every Pokemon. Does that mean literally every Pokemon, including legendaries? Brian?
Yeah, that's every Pokemon. You said one of every Pokemon.
Well, and that includes Arceus, the literal creator of the universe.
Mm.
Well, I guess technically it would be the Arceus you find in games, so not like full power Arceus.
I don't know, you've seen Sephiroth fight Galeem.
Yeah, but you've seen terminal montages, battle royales.
I have. And in one of them battle royales, Arceus lost.
To Necrozma.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, neither are canon. Okay, are Pokedex entries canon? Hang on,
Okay.
I'm gonna Google that quickly.
So, we can get this out of the way. There is clearly some Pokemon that would be absolutely wiped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, like Caterpie, for example.
Now, I'm not saying a Metapod couldn't be effective. I'm just saying it's highly likely.
Okay, so
There's going to be some fierce competition here. You know, there's
supposedly
like the legendaries, there's human emotions, there's life and death, there's the underworld, and God.
Yeah, supposedly the Pokedex entries are canon, which means, like, regardless of any, other Pokemon, as soon as Sephiroth, kills Yveltal kills everything, including Sephiroth.
So are you saying...
And then in the event of a tie, whoever caused the tie wins, so that means the Pokemon win regardless.
Yeah. But now, are you saying, would Sephiroth have this information?
Presumably he would not know about the Pokedex.
Yeah. Because if he knew about the Pokedex, he would make a beeline for Yveltal, but if he doesn't...
I'm saying Yveltal.
Say
I'm saying Yveltal would win, because it's Yveltal. Actually, no, if Sephiroth kills Yveltal, then Yveltal uses its power. Who caused it?
Well, Sephiroth caused the death of Yveltal.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I was thinking Yveltal would cause the victory from that. What if then Arceus decided to kill Yveltal? Is team attack allowed for Defo Battle? I think we're going to need the judges' ruling on that.
Yeah. I'm thinking there's some... Can Sephiroth kill a ghost?
Well, presumably with magic.
Yeah,
I mean, a sword, I guess, technically would be a steel type attack.
My dog is currently leaving the room.
Okay, if you can say for certain they turn on each other. Well, I guess, I don't know actually. If they knew that they were gonna lose and the only way to win was with an Yveltal death bomb, then maybe one of them would kill Yveltal and cause a tie.
This is an interesting one.
Okay, one of every Pokemon. Does that include forms like Mega Evolutions?
Yeah, because what?
I'm just waiting for the judges' ruling on that one, on if Megas are allowed. If they can Mega Evolve, then they do, but forms are not separate. Okay, so Mega Alakazam can presumably predict all things, so it could see a way of beating Sephiroth, Or, if it can't, it would know that the only way to win is to cause a tie by killing Yveltal and having Yveltal death bomb everything.
Yeah. Or are you saying it's going to be like an Avengers Endgame thing where Doctor Strange is like, this is the one universe where this is going to work?
Yeah, maybe.
He's like, I'm searching all 6 million universe. Just give me a second.
Or Mega Alakazam, like, let's assume that there's no, like, prep time, like, it doesn't predict that Sephiroth will arrive. Sephiroth presumably would not know to go after Alakazam first. So, Alakazam would probably have... Well, I mean, there are Pokemon that are temperamental, so they would attack Sephiroth first and keep him distracted, while Mega Alakazam predicts any way that they could win, including, you know, killing Yveltal, but possibly a way where they don't have to.
Hang
So-
on, this might throw something in the mix.
What's that?
Sephiroth has mind reading and emotion and memory manipulation.
Oh, nice.
So if he read the team kill in advance,
If he knew to do it.
yeah, if he could read the minds and knew that they were just going to do that, he'd do it before them.
Question though, with the Pokemon that are temperamental, they would go and attack him, probably in animalistic ways, so he would fight them, probably not think to use his mind reading ability. But even if he did, could Alakazam, like, figure out that they have to kill Yveltal and then tell the other Pokemon in advance before Sephiroth kills Alakazam?
Well, while you consider that, I've just got the
I mean,
list
there are
of power and
Pokemon
abilities,
there are Pokemon like you know, Regieleki and Mega Manectric that can move insanely fast. And then if worst comes to worst, then like something like Mega Tyranitar could, you know, hold back Sephiroth, because pretty much nothing can harm Mega Tyranitar.
But if I'll just list off the powers for Sephiroth here. So he has inhuman strength, inhuman speed, inhuman agility, inhuman durability, inhuman reflexes, inhuman stamina, and can obviously grow a wing for
Yeah.
the basic stuff.
Just one wing though.
Yeah, just the one wing. I was like, he can grow a wing.
A winged angel.
He has fire-based magic. He can create illusions at will.
So you can use double team and flamethrower.
Mm.
All the grass types are screwed.
These illusions can also be made to give him the appearance of knowing other abilities as well as seem like a much bigger threat. I'm just reading the wiki for that one.
So you can make himself seem like a bigger threat, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously, he has psychic abilities, aforementioned telepathy, mind reading, all that sort of stuff. He has telekinesis, levitation, teleportation.
is he prone to toying with his opponents?
I mean, he did stab Aerith that one time right in front of everyone. I don't know
So,
if he classed that
yes.
as toying or not.
I'd say it's a level above toying, but, you know, like... It seems like what I think would happen is the more, like, violent Pokemon would go and attack him first.
Oh,
And
we're nowhere
you
near
know,
done with this list yet.
And, you know, like, just let me finish what I'm saying. I reckon the more violent Pokemon would attack him first. He'd see Pokemons as Pokemons. He'd see Pokemon as, you know, animalistic and wouldn't think to have to use mind reading. And he would just be toying with the, you know, angry ones, you know, basically taunting them, like playing with them, dragging the fight out, probably using weak attacks to, you know, make them more mad. Just Sephiroth things, I guess.
To be honest, I think he'd probably just kill him.
Yeah, he'd probably kill them, but I feel like... I don't think he'd just do it quickly. Well, maybe he would, actually. But there would be a lot...
He probably would.
Actually, yeah, if there's a lot of Pokemon, he'd probably kill them quickly. Yeah. But what I'm thinking of is, would he be distracted long enough for Alakazam to use its prediction power before Sephiroth uses his mind-reading ability?
Well, like I said, I'm only about halfway through this list.
Like, it's a fight to the death, presumably, so regardless if Elsa would have to be killed, it's just a question of, like, you know, who does it.
So after teleportation, this one doesn't really count. It just says he can possess beings that also have Genova cells in them, but obviously Pokemon don't have Genova cells because that's a Final Fantasy thing. An
Yep.
indomitable will. All right.
So like
Master Swordsmanship.
a lot of
and
willpower,
then-
basically. Then.
Yeah. So Master Swordsmanship, and then he has all of like his techniques and special moves. So he has like just generic sword slashes, Shadow Flare, which is his move in Smash Bros.
Yeah, like generic sword
represents Final Fantasy.
slashes, generic like dark energy magic things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just generic things they have, but of course it's Sephiroth, so they have cool, edgy names like Shadow Flare, Reaper, Transience, Fervent Blow, Sudden Cruelty,
I don't think that's
Oblivion.
I don't think that's Sephiroth's edginess. I think that's Square Enix's edginess.
Hmm.
There's an idea for the next episode: Square Enix versus Game Freak. I don't know. I still think the Pokemon would win, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, you could also make a force field.
there's like so many abilities the Pokemon have.
General stuff. And then, here's the weapons and equipment. We haven't even got
Oh damn!
So we obviously have the Masamune.
Masamune.
His Masamune, whatever. I say Masamune, you say Masamune. Doesn't really matter.
But we'll never call the whole thing off.
So the Masamune, it says a sword which varies between 6 and 8 feet long.
That's probably dependent on like how they've designed him. To be fair.
Yeah. It says like 100% critical rate and 99 stat power, but I guess how do you really compare that to Pokemon? It's quite a good sword.
100% crit rate would be pretty good in Pokemon. Not gonna lie.
He's got gold armlets, which like buffs physical defense and magic defense. Rings, which buff the vitality and overall reduce all damage he receives.
So he's basically got like max stats for everything in Pokemon, including like evasion and accuracy.
He can basically cast magic in multiple different elements. So fire, earth, lightning, ice.
So you'd have type advantage against like most Pokemon then.
Yeah, it's called. There's one called Revive Magic, but I don't think you can really revive yourself. He's got no one else to revive.
Yeah, he can't revive himself, so that's pointless.
Yeah. Let's see what this one.
Yeah.
Regen.
Oh yeah, like Pawmoth has a revival blessing or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, and then there's one just called Black Materia, or we'll just say magic in this case, because materia is magic basically.
Yeah.
He has a move called Meteor, which I'm just going to read it here. Summons a large meteor that destroys a large part of the planet's surface.
Maybe be tempted to use that against the Pokemon then.
He'd probably just use that strat. So yeah, if you have a move to summon a meteor, would you not just use it?
Although, can any of the Pokemon simply teleport the meteor away? I know that Lunala can use portals to like keep the moon close to the Earth or something like that. And then there's like Regigigas that can, move around continents.
Oh.
What?
I'm reading his strength feat.
Yeah.
So it says, like, he can slice cannons in half, capable of cutting through buildings.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
Capable of destroying the entire solar system with his supernova.
Oh yeah, like his final smash attack.
Yeah.
Again, I am thinking though, can he do any of that before the Pokemon decide to kill Yveltal?
He can reach speeds over Mach 10,000.
Damn.
He's also blocked a 1,600 ton attack. He's tanked his own supernova. Okay, he has canonically revived himself, but that doesn't really count in this. So, I'd say he's got quite strong.
I'm trying to check, like, the fastest like Pokemon, you know, in terms of you know,
But
canonical
here we have
like.
some faults. So he is arrogant.
Yep.
He never uses his full potential. So he probably wouldn't destroy the universe within 5 seconds of starting.
Yep.
And despite having immense magic, his personal Mako reserves are finite. So I assume that means his ability to do magic.
Is limited.
Yeah, it's limited. And then it goes about like alternate forms, but we're just going with standard Sephiroth, I believe.
So, like you're saying, if Pokemon potentially use Protect and like Max Guard, then they could stall him out until he can no longer use magic.
Yeah, but again,
yeah, forms are fair game for Pokemon.
Oh, forms are fair game. Okay. Well, he has 4.
Oh, right, you mean for Sephiroth? What are his forms then?
Let me see. So we have. Let me just scroll down here. So alternate forms we have Unknown / Whisper Sephiroth. This form has even greater power than Sephiroth from the original timeline. It's currently unknown as to what this. So this must be the one from like the current games.
Is it a form? Is it a form, or is it like an alternate timeline version?
Well, it says alternate form. So it says the capabilities of this Sephiroth are not currently known fully. And then it's quite vague. We have Bizarro Sephiroth.
Sephiroth
in this
Cloud.
In this form, Sephiroth's limbs attack on their own and use powerful magic, but they are significantly weaker than the rest of Sephiroth's body.
So it's like Ultra Instinct with a trade-off then.
So he can use poison attacks, he can slow down time, he obviously has just general magic spells, gravity-based magic. He can slow down specific targets. He can just freeze time. He can heal himself. And he can leave an enemy with 1 hit point.
I mean, I don't think that really matters from how powerful he is. Pokemon will practically have 1 hit point anyway.
Yeah. And then the final form here we have is called Safer Sephiroth. And this is, I'm quoting here, the newer angelic transformation by further tapping into his own life stream, remaking him in this form he believes is most fitting for a god. So this is like his final form, which is where he's like a big cloud angel thing with a weird arm.
Oh yeah, like the thing from his Final Smash then.
Yeah. So he can create protective barriers, he can mess around with like statuses and that. Obviously attack enemies with magic and basic damage. There's one here just called... Okay, so the move's called Pale Horse, and I quote, shoots a blue energy blast at the enemy, which has a chance of turning the enemy into an animal, such as a frog.
Pokemon are already animals, though.
It just turns Arceus into a bog standard frog.
I imagine it would keep its powers, though, to be fair.
Yeah, he can cause paralysis, and that's when he can use his supernova.
So he has to be in his final form to do a supernova, then?
Yeah, but the meteor...
What the hell is that?
I accidentally knocked my mic.
Alright.
But the meteor is just fair game.
Right. Yeah, Meteor's fair game.
Yeah.
I don't know, between, like, his limits of, you know, what he can do and what he can't do, and then from how many Pokemon there are, unless we're going to look at, like, every single ability that all Pokemon have individually, which would take
we're not.
ages.
We're just not.
That's why I immediately defaulted to, like, you know, Alakazam and Yveltal, because, like, you know, I know that stuff and it's, you know, probably, like I said, it's presumably a fight to the death. Even if it wasn't, I think Sephiroth would just kill everything. So Yveltal would be killed regardless, and then Yveltal being killed is just the end of the match, and it depends on who kills Yveltal.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously knew Sephiroth was quite powerful. I did not know he was that powerful.
Neither did I.
So, you feel like it settles on who kills Yveltal?
Yeah. I've had that from the start, and I think it's true,
What?
because what is the range for Yveltal's thing? I think it's the entire universe. Yeah, I think it is universal, because
Can Yveltal kill itself?
it just says absorb all life. I don't think Yveltal... I don't know, actually. Hang on a second.
Because I think if Yveltal could kill itself, we have the answer, because I'm pretty sure it would just do that immediately.
Well, I mean, Sephiroth can... I think Yveltal attacking itself is dependent on if Sephiroth decides to use the confusion, like the status thing, to put confusion on Yveltal.
So what you're saying is, would Yveltal be able to kill itself before Sephiroth killed it?
I was thinking more like Mega Manectric or, Regieleki, one of the really fast Pokemon.
But Sephiroth can go up to Mach 10,000.
I tried Googling what the fastest Pokemon is, but it keeps giving me in-game stats.
Type in, like, in lore. How fast is Mach 10,000?
10,000 times the speed of sound.
Is that actually it?
Yeah, because Mach is the speed of sound.
Or that? Yeah, so we're talking... I mean, it did say he moves so fast it looks like he's teleporting. So I guess that means he's... That'd be, like, faster than light, wouldn't it? Oh, it sounds... No, sounds slower than light, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to find a list here for the fastest Pokemon in regards to lore.
Oh.
Bloody, I don't want cookies. Let me cook.
The third rival, cookies.
Okay, I just gotta read these paragraphs that they've put on. Okay, apparently the fastest Pokemon is Ninjask, and it can move 200,000 kilometers per hour minimum.
No word on the maximum?
No word on maximum. I don't think 20,000 kilometers an hour is Mach 10,000.
No.
Was it Mach 10,000 you said?
Mach 10,000.
Yeah, because that would be like 2 kilometers an hour being 1 times the speed of sound if that was true, which is about my walking speed, and I don't break the sound barrier.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think I have my answer, but do I?
It depends on if like Sephiroth would go after Yveltal first, because if like
we say, he wouldn't know.
Yeah, he wouldn't know in advance. Like Alakazam can predict. I don't think Sephiroth would think to use his prediction power, but like I guess hypothetically he could notice them attacking Yveltal. But if they kill Yveltal before Sephiroth can, cotton onto it, then I really do think whoever kills Yveltal is the deciding factor here. Anyway, I've got my answer. Have you got yours?
Okay. Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, I just think Pokemon have got, like, collectively too many abilities for Sephiroth to be able to predict and counter. I think there would be some way of them, like, beating him. I also think, like, Sephiroth's arrogance is a major downfall. If he doesn't go full power from the start, then,
Here's my take on the matter.
Oh, actually, I've just thought of another thing, sorry. Would Sephiroth willingly kill Yveltal if he knows that it would kill him as well? Because, like, presumably he doesn't know about the concept of Defo battle.
Yeah, but if he doesn't know Yveltal would kill him, he'd probably just kill it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fair. So, I was thinking more so if he used the mind-reading thing, to be honest.
So, here is my take.
Go ahead.
I am going to say that the Pokemon would beat Sephiroth. But in an instance that Yveltal was not a factor,
Sephiroth would win.
Sephiroth would win. But
Yes.
due to Yveltal being
Same.
president... It sounds like I said, due to Yveltal being president. Due to
President.
Yveltal being present in this fight.
Due to Yveltal being the Prime Minister in the scenario, the Pokemon would win.
The Pokemon win.
The winner of this, well, not this week's second matchup is, in fact, Pokemon.
It's in fact Yveltal.
One of every Pokemon.
Yep.
The winner's just Yveltal.
If anything, I'd argue Yveltal's the loser, because it's dependent on, like, it being killed.
Yeah, but if it kills itself.
I reckon the MVP would be Ninjask. If that can, like, kill Yveltal and then just run away, it would presumably be the last one to be killed, and therefore would win.
I mean,
Maybe
I'm pretty
not.
sure Sephiroth would not.
Regardless, we've got a winner, so...
Yeah, we have a winner, and that is Yveltal.
And for once, it was the side I picked.
I mean, to be honest, the side you pick doesn't always mean it is your pick. I mean, I could have said Pokemon first, and then it'd be the side I picked.
Yeah. I mean, I know that, like, Monarch ended up winning, but, like, I wasn't supposed to pick a side, and also I'd prefer if everyone forget about that disaster of an episode.
Well, it's up there forever.
Yep, unless I private it, but no one will let me do that, so...
And we all have access.
Yep.
So-
even if I did change the password, everyone would just be mad at me, so...
So, that has been a very eventful Defo battle.
Yep.
Once again, big props to Brian. You've done an amazing job, even though you're not here. I'm
Yeah, he's
sure
already
you watch these
left.
back.
Yeah, you'll probably watch the ending or something.
This was very... I think this is the best episode of Defo battle we had. I think we've
Yep.
improved with every single one.
Yeah, the Duracell Rabbit versus the Easter Bunny was really funny.
So it was this one. There was actually quite a lot to think about.
Yeah.
It seemed quite one-sided at first, but then when you actually think about it, closer than you think.
Yeah,
Anyway,
immediately I thought, oh, the Pokemon easy clap, and then I thought, oh, Pokemon difficult clap.
anyway, that is the end of the What on Earth podcast and Defo battle for this week.
Yep.
We shall, well, some of us shall probably reconvene. I think it's Wednesday, the next one.
I
Might be
think
right.
so.
Yeah, I believe. And Luke may or may not be present. I may or may not be present.
With me, it depends on what time I wake up.
But I'm sure someone will see the one viewer of this video there,
Yeah.
even though it's not live.
Whoever the one viewer is, thank you for keeping on watching. It's probably Bartek, isn't it?
To be honest, I don't think it's him.
Even I don't watch these back, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're in the video. We know what happens.
I mean, I wasn't in the last one, I don't think, but I'm still not watching it.
Anyway, thank you for possibly watching, or possibly not. Either way, it's a passion project, basically, so we're going to carry it on anyway. We will
Yep.
see someone in the next episode.
And with that, goodbye for now, lads.